groundnuts are ready now to eat.
We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us high.
What's up, everybody? Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Wasinafi. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your love and support. On my today's video, I'm going to show you on how to roast groundnuts. For those who don't know groundnuts, here is the groundnuts. Mine has already been peeled. The top cover, I don't know, but we have when they have not been peeled, we have those that are maroon in color, those that are pinkish in color. So as you see, my groundnut was in fridge. The first thing what we do is to put it in sunshine. As you see, I'm outside there where I'm putting my groundnuts to dry. So, and since it is very windy, I decided to look for something that can hold my plate not to fall down and pour all the groundnuts. So guys, after removing my groundnuts outside, I put it in a clean towel like this to remove maybe when it has some extra dust. Now I have to put it on my pan. I removed it outside, let me say at night, like at 8 p.m. That's when I remember that I had some groundnuts outside. Now today it's another day when I want now to roast my groundnuts, guys. Stay tuned if you want to know how to roast your groundnuts very well. Now the ingredients we have is only water and salt. Yeah, you don't need anything else apart from there. So we have other types of groundnuts like this. We have those one has has cover. I don't know how to say it, but this one has already been removed, the top layer. So the first thing, we will start by lightening our gas. So when you lighten your gas, don't put too much fire, just cook with medium heat. Like this one is enough, but we can reduce anytime when we see that our groundnut is maybe having too much heat. Can reduce it. So this is how we start now to stir it. But you have those people also who can decide maybe to heat the pan first, but with me I just start with you like this. Your work now is just to stir all through, just to make sure you don't have too much heat. So you have to make sure that you don't have to put too much heat so that your groundnuts cannot be burnt. So Your work will just be stirring it all through so that you can obtain the perfect results of your groundnuts or your peanuts. So guys, make sure that you put a medium heat so that your groundnuts cannot turn to black. As you see, it has started to catch a little brownish from far. As you see guys, has started to turn into brownish, but make sure guys make sure in terms of heat, when you want to obtain a good results of groundnuts or peanuts, you have to concentrate much on heat and salt, that is all, and also stirring it. As you see me, mine has started to turn oh guys, our groundnuts have started disappointing us. See how it is. See how it is now. It's destroying my video. See now. Oh my god. This is now destroying all of our groundnuts. How the final results. Oh. Where was I looking surely? Where was I looking now? But it's not that bad. But the way I have told you, just check on heat. As you see me here, the heat, I think the heat is high. I have to reduce the heat guys, because as you see, our groundnut has started to turn black. Have to reduce our heat. So guys, here is the mistake where I did. I went to mix. In terms of salt, you can just put that small spoon and a half. Yeah, and don't leave your gas on like me. You see, just turn off your gas so that when you can mix the salt. But we have others can mix salt when they start cooking, so that it can just continue to cook while it has already salt on it. But we have different recipes for different people. You can see which one is the best, because you can get also another recipe somewhere else which is different from mine. But with me, what I have told you, that consider salt, consider your heat, consider stirring up. Stir it continuously guys, don't leave it like me. I'm so disappointed, I'm very disappointed. This is not what I expected. This is not what I expected. And guys, I want you to tell me in comment section, why is it that for those content creators can relate? Why is it that when you can be cooking something, maybe like a vlog, But when you cook, when you are just recording, it can disappoint you somehow. But when you are not recording, you can just remove something very, very perfect. As you see, as you see me now, my groundnuts have disappointed me. But for me, what I can tell you, don't give up with my recipe. But make sure you confirm your heat. Don't put too much heat. Stir continuously. These are 3 things to consider. Put small amount of salt. But just it will depend with your groundnuts. How 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 large is the amount? Yeah. Or maybe you can decide to cook without salt. You have those balls who doesn't like salt. You can just cook it. And the worst thing about my groundnuts for it to be like this is that it doesn't have those top layers. The reddish or what? Yes, it doesn't have those top layers. So that's why it has decided to disappoint me. You know, when it has that top layer, even if when it turns out like this, you can just steal it. It can be nice because the top layer will be the only one that has been affected, not the one inside. So guys, I want someone to try this recipe and then tag me on your when you upload your video, and I will check on it. So this is the time now. We are looking for another towel to pour our groundnuts. As you see, our vlog has been so disappointing. Here salt, it looks too much. As you see now, my fire has disappointed me. I don't know what I was thinking. Now, here's our final results. That's towel we have been removing the excess salt. Yeah. Now here's our final results. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad, guys. Or how do you say about it? Just put your comments in comment section and tell me, how is it? Will you eat it or rate? Just let me just say, rate my work. Rate my recipe. How is it? Please, 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 please don't discourage me. So but I promise you guys, I will just make for you a good recipe. Next time, I'll just plan and have a good time with my gas, with my groundnuts, with my salt. So, without wasting time, guys, make sure you subscribe on my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell as we meet the next video. Bye bye, guys.